In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create the stockinette stitch. The stockinette stitch is created by working knit stitches on one side of the work and purl stitches on the other. The end result will be these little V shapes that you can see forming on my needle. So I've already cast on some stitches here using the long tail cast on technique, and then I've done one row of knitting, and then I've come back and done one row of purling. So now I'm going to start on the knit side. So I'm going to start by inserting my needle from bottom to top into the first stitch. Just going to release a bit of yarn there. So inserting knitwise, wrapping the yarn around the right hand needle, pulling the loop through and releasing the stitch. And I'm going to work the rest of the row in the same way. So knit stitches all the way along. So my main intention here is to show you how the stockinette stitch forms. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to work the rest of these stitches a bit faster. But to see a more detailed video on creating the knit stitch, you can check out our dedicated knit stitch tutorial. So insert knitwise, wrap the yarn, pull the loop through and release. And just keep going in that way. So here you can see the small V's forming along my needle. Now I'm going to turn the work around and I'm going to purl all these stitches. So I'm going to take my right needle. I'm going to have my yarn at the front of my work. Just going to release a bit more yarn here. So I'm going to take my hand behind the yarn and I'm going to insert my right hand needle purlwise into that first stitch. So that's from top to bottom. I'm going to take the yarn, wrap it around the needle, pull the loop through and release. And again, I'm going to just keep working purl stitches along the whole of the row. So if you want to see a more detailed video on creating the purl stitch, you can check out my dedicated purl stitch video. But for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to quickly purl all the rest of these stitches so you can see at the end how these small V's begin to form on my needle. The stockinette stitch is arguably the most used stitch in knitting, so learning it is an absolute must for all knitters. So I'm just going to keep purling all the way to the end of the row. So insert purlwise from top to bottom, wrap the yarn, pull the loop through and release, and repeat. Now I'm going to work the last few stitches on my needle. I'm just going to purl that last one. And then when I turn my work around to look at the front side, you can see how all these V's are growing on my work. And that is the stockinette stitch.